Indian cookies, and they are usually made during Chaat Puja. Also, they are made throughout the year because they last longer and it's a sweet dish and a sweet snack. So, sorry about the interruption because in my previous live there was some problem, so I could not continue. So, it's a continuation after that one. So, you can see all the ingredients which were there in the last video. So in this Thekua, the ingredients which we are using, they are whole wheat flour, all-purpose flour, sugar, fennel seeds, coconut powder, cardamom powder, semolina, and desiccated coconut. So all these ingredients we will mix nicely, and in this we will use hot milk and hot ghee. This is an ingredient which I have put them to use, and this will give the binding. So I have just melted all the ingredients. So first we will add the hot ghee. This is a fried cookies and they taste amazing. The taste of Thekua is really very delicious and you would just love this recipe. As you can see, these are almost, you need to mix them nicely, and the mixing process itself makes it very delicious because you do not need to hurry at this point. Slowly and steadily you can just mix it with both your hands. You need a crumbly texture in this, and the binding should be good enough so that they taste, and the texture of the Thekuas will be, you can see the texture. Now it is not mixed properly, we will mix it nicely. I have kept the sugar mild because nowadays people prefer to have a milder sweet, that's why. So when you make fresh cookies at home, it's in your hands that whether you will have lots of sugar or less sugar, so you have control of the quantity of sugar in your recipe. So now you can see this is the texture what we want. If I mix it up again, this is the binding, but still we will mix a bit more longer. Once you make these cookies, they will taste best for a week or two, and it can last for around a month if you keep it in an airtight container. You can check out in my channel, there is another flavor which I have invented and created. It's a biscoff flavor. So the ingredients which are used for making biscoff, to achieve the biscoff flavor, I have added those ingredients, and then they taste similar to biscoff and they are amazing too. We are always used to have a regular Thekua, that's why it will be a bit different because of the spices added. So now we will add warm milk in this. So we will add milk little by little. Do not add all the milk at once, or else it can liquidify. We do not want to make it too soft, we just want it to be crumble. So this is the exact texture what we will require. It should not become a total dough. That is very much important while we are making these cookies. The quantity of semolina is almost a little, around a 1, or I have added 2 cups of flour, including all-purpose flour and whole wheat flour, and around 2 tablespoons of semolina in it, and 1 cup of sugar, and around 2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut powder. Because coconut, you can also use fresh coconut pieces in it or grated coconut, but we prefer the powder because you will not have a bite in it and that tastes better. So I'll be requiring a little more of the milk. I think I'll require all the milk. So we'll mix all the dough in a crumbly texture. We want the crumble to be there. And you need to rub it like this, as you can see. If there are any questions, you can please let me know. The Thekuas will taste really delicious and soft, while it will be crispy from outside. So those who are having tooth problems, they will not find it difficult to have them. Just take a fall, mix it once again. So this is sufficient. I will just scrape off all the remaining milk, not to waste anything. And there is some leftover ghee. A little bit of ghee will be requiring, so I'll be using that. So while we are mixing this, we will leave it for some time so that they will rest for some time. So you can see the texture. In case the milk will fall short, you can add a little water. That's not a problem, but milk is must in this recipe. You can also make it without milk. Those who are lactose free, you can make it with water. I will just add a little bit more of a water so that I get a little binding in it. Just a little bit, not much. It should be so much that you can just bind it and then you need to make the cookies. Just enough. You can make it with whole wheat flour as well. I have mixed whole wheat and all-purpose flour together. And you can make with multigrain flour as well. But you need to add a little all-purpose flour so that there is a binding, because these are very soft in nature. So while deep frying, it might just break off. So you need to ensure that the binding is proper. So that's it. Yeah. So we'll just leave it for some time. Till then, I will prepare for frying. Heat up the oil for frying. I'll just wash my hands and come back. This is a Thekua mold which I'll be using. So all these preparations you need to make in advance so that it's easier for you to complete the process as soon as possible. As you can see, I am short of space. That's why I need to clear off before I proceed. There is a little ghee in this bowl. Here. Sorry. This is a very easy recipe. It's not a rocket science. Everybody can make it. You just need to have the proportions correctly. Less or more, it won't matter much. I'll just switch on the oil as well so that you can deep fry in ghee as well as in oil. Today I am using oil. This is sunflower oil. So I'll just show you. So I just kept it on same so that by the time I'll prepare a few, it will heat up. Because I'll be deep frying at least 3 or 4 at a time, So you need to have so much of oil in your vessel. All the oil will not get used. There will be some leftover oil at the end, so that you can use it for something else later on. So I have just washed the mold, so I am just wiping off all the water in it, and then we will proceed so that there is no water remaining. So there is some oil in this, it's a ghee, so I'll be adding on this mold. The purpose of adding ghee on the mold, you can add ghee or oil, it's your choice, but ghee is preferable because we have added ghee in this and it will taste really good. So we have added whole sugar in this recipe. So whole sugar is very much important. If you add powdered sugar, the taste will be something different. So we need whole sugar in this so that there is a crunch in the sugar when it gets fried. So first of all, we need to make balls out of it. So it depends on what is the size you want to make. So I will be making this size balls so that they are uniform. You just make a few balls. Just roughly make it because we will do it later on. Because minimum 4 to 5 will be requiring first, and then later on you can continue with it. Any questions, please let me know. Today I am making these Thekuas for a family friend, and that's why I have making in larger quantity, or else I make much lesser quantity. So now let's start binding it. Okay. So I have taken this ball. You need to just press it and make it round ball. And now I'll show. In the grease part, just add it here, put it here, and just press it with your palm. You need to press enough with your strength so that they are uniform from all sides, so that the thickness remains uniform throughout. And just press the sides so that they look smooth, and just pull it off like this. See the pattern. Like this we will prepare and we will keep it on the sides. So again we'll take, I'll just show you another one. So you can place on any part of the mold and you will get different patterns. I love this pattern the most. See, I love this design. Even if it is not round, you can just make it round with your fingers. You can just twist the mold and just turn it, and then you can just press it again and ensure that it is uniform. See the pattern. I'll need a little more ghee. This time again I'll go for the center one. If you look back in my channel, you will get lot of recipes. You can just have a look. They are all done by me and they are interesting. New combinations are there, new styles are there. It's all whatever I feel in my mind, I just make it up, and they really taste delicious. Sometimes your instincts go right, isn't it? So you see. At this point they are looking quite delicious, isn't it? These are freshly made Thekuas which is quite durable and it will last for around a month. It will taste best for a week or two, but still even after a month be durable, it will not get spoiled. Since we are used to have fresh Thekuas, we usually make in lesser quantity and enjoy it for a week too. And suppose if you are traveling somewhere, you can just carry it along and it will not get spoiled. You just need to keep it in an airtight container and they will last longer. There are no preservatives, nothing. They taste really very delicious. We will cook these Thekuas on low heat, because if you cook it on high heat, it will get browned and it will not cook from inside. So we need to cook it from inside as well. So I am short of ghee, so I'll add some oil. I'll just take some oil and just pour it inside this. So here we go. So do you think it is quite difficult? Even if you don't have any mold, you can just press it with your hands, or you can use a cookie cutter. You can use various shapes, whichever you want, but mainly it's the taste of the ingredients. So I use this side where the oil is there. You can add oil or ghee, anything on the mold. See the thickness, what I'm making. This is the thickness. The sugar granules which have been added in the Thekua will really give a crunch, and that is the beauty of Thekua. If it will be too smooth, you will not have a feel of a Thekua. These are simple cookies, freshly made cookies. Every Indian household usually make it, particularly in Bihar, it's quite common. They please their guests with Thekua. I hope you are liking the recipe so far. So I have made a number of cookies till now. So now I will start putting them in oil. You can fry them in ghee as well, or you can fry them in oil. Both will taste delicious. So you can see. See, the oil is hot. Do not overcrowd the vessel, so that if you overcrowd it, it will break. I think I can give one more. Here, that's it. Not more than this. So it will be cooking on low flame, and we'll again come back. I think you are getting the view. So we'll just mix up all the ingredients once again, the remaining ingredients, and we'll start making the balls, because we have already completed what we had made earlier. This is a simple recipe, nothing rocket science. Everybody can make it, and it is delicious. From which part of the world you are watching, please let me know. Just ensure that you make the sizes of the ball equal, because if you make them small and big, then the end product will also be small or big. Ultimately you will be having them, but the after all effect should also look beautiful. Suppose if you it happens that once you start making the balls small, rest of the balls also get small, or suppose you are making it big, then rest of the balls become big. So just try to keep it uniform. Like this is small and this is big, so I'll need to add a little bit more. Just try to keep the size uniform. So now again, just add a little oil. Now which pattern you would prefer? This one? Okay, before I do it, I'll just show you. I'll just overturn these Thekuas. Just gently lift it and overturn it. Don't hurry, just slowly do it. So you can see how they are looking. I'll just prepare a plate for it. So you can see. Okay, now I come back to the Thekua. So this time I'll use this pattern. Just press it uniformly. Just remember to press it uniformly and just smoothen up the edges, and then you remove it gently. Here you go. This pattern is also nice. You can turn the mold as well, but just ensure that all the sides are equal and the width and thickness is the same. Sometimes it happens that you press it and one side it is hard and one side it is small, thin, so that should not happen. So it will be cooking evenly in that case. In Thekuas, fennel seed has a very big role. The flavor of fennel seeds is very delicious and you need to add it compulsorily. Without fennel seeds, you will not have the flavor of Thekua. So, what do you think? How long it took me to make this? Is it too hard? Or you find the recipe easy? Please let me know in the comments. Have you ever made Thekua or fried cookies at home? Or do you buy it from outside? Here you go. This is my best pattern which I love. So let's go back to the Thekuas. So we need to do it simultaneously so that we save time. In nuclear families, we are usually working alone, and in a joint family, there are people to make the Thekuas and one for frying. So we need to bear with it. So now almost it seems to be done. We need to evenly brown the other side as well. And once it is done and cooled a bit, I will just show you. See, both the sides is even. Can you make a difference? Yeah. So we need to take it out. So you just need to hold it for a little while so that all the oil or ghee is drained out, and then we will put it in the plate. Take it out in the plate. So now we'll add the ones which we have already made. And one more we can add. Yeah, not more than that, or else it will overcrowd. So you can see right now it is hot, so I'll just let it cool. By the time I will make a few more. So do you find the recipe difficult or easy? Please let me know in the comments. Nobody is commenting. You don't need to be an expert for making this. It's just a simple recipe. You just need to add flour, sugar, ghee, cardamom powder, fennel seeds, coconut powder, semolina, milk, and they are ready to be fried fresh. This whole recipe I am making with 2 cups of all-purpose flour and 1 cup of whole wheat flour. You just need to press them evenly and carefully take it out from the mold. Any part of the mold you can use, any pattern, even if it is not centered, the patterns which will come out will look beautiful. These are really different from what is available in the market. So now let's go and check back how it looks. Just slowly we will overturn. So you can see the color of the Thekuas. Since we have used all-purpose flour, it's white in color. Same if we would have made with whole wheat flour only, it would be a bit brownish in color. I have also made Thekuas with ragi flour, but I have added all-purpose flour along with it so that it does not break. So you can see, so it will brown a bit more. We'll continue with the Thekua making. So this is a simultaneous task where you need to make the dough first and then heat up the oil, make the balls and start making the Thekuas, and then slowly by slowly we will start adding it into the oil, and as much you can feed, do not overcrowd, and then we will start frying them. We will be frying it in low heat so that it cooks from inside as well. And fresh hot Thekuas aroma is just filled in the whole house. So anyone who will just pop into the house right now, they will know that Thekuas are being made. It is so strong. See. By the time we are making these, the Thekuas is also getting browned and cooked together. It's so hot inside the kitchen that I'm sweating like hell. And that too, when I'm deep frying, it's really quite difficult to stay in the kitchen. So let's come back and just overturn these Thekuas. It's after a long time I have started live streaming again. Sometimes it's quite difficult to match the time with the viewers' time because even I also go for work and it's get difficult to match the time. So I prefer to make food videos only. So again we'll just come back and start making the balls, because we have finished up what we are making. We have made so many numbers of Thekuas till now. So I think in 4 or 5 rounds it will be made. So since it was open, now it is getting dry because all the milk and water has been absorbed with the semolina. Semolina makes the Thekua crispy. That's why it is added in the recipe. You can also make them without that, but that will become very soft, and since we are used to having this recipe, we will just like this. We will not like any other recipe. So we are adding flour, semolina, sugar, ghee, milk, cardamom powder, fennel seeds, Coconut powder is optional. If you want, you can add. You can also add fresh coconut in it. You can also add raisins to this, but I do not prefer it because while deep frying it just comes out and the whole oil gets dirty. Oil or ghee, whichever in which it is deep fried, it just gets dirty. So now we just need to make the balls in a uniform size. Just remember that. Sometimes I forget and just start making smaller ones, because if you make a smaller thekua, you can have more of the quantity, and at a time your portion will also be less, because nowadays everybody is controlling their, have changed their eating habits, and they prefer to have a smaller quantity. So this I have to adjust in any one. I think I'll add in two. So here goes one and here goes the other, because you can't make a very small one. So all's done. So it hardly took me much time to make these. So now let's finish off with this right now. So my thekuas have already browned. Oh god, it has got too brown, so I need to take it out immediately. You'll find a difference in the color. Just strain out all the ghee or oil, whatever it is, and all the broken particles you need to take out, or else it will get dark. Now we'll just be careful, because I'm looking at the camera and sometimes the utensil is just getting touched, and so I'm just putting 5 at a time right now. How many did I put? Here. That's 5. So here you go. Now let it. So now we'll come back here and start making it again. We need some oil. Just be careful, because you are using hot oil. So this will moisten up and it will not let the thekua stick to the mold, and it will demold easily. So just smoothen it with your fingers. This is a quick recipe. It will, but at least you need to give 1 or 2 hours time for making this, because once you bind the flour, you need to put it to rest for some time, and then you need to continue the rest of the process. So making the thekuas and frying them, at least 1 hour it will take, depending on the quantity what you are making. And just ensure when you are pressing it with your palms, it should be even, and you smoothen up the sides and see. This is what you are getting the results. Have you watched my latest video? It's a story, untold story about a woman's life. Just watch it. The story is real. People should know about it, and they should admire the talents of others, and also comment what is your opinion about it. The hard work what woman does for her family, it should be recognized. So my thekuas is almost done. Just 2 more, and then we'll just proceed for frying. If you have any questions, please let me know. From which part of the country you are watching, please share in the comments. So this is the last one which I'll be making. So here you go, just flatten it smoothly, evenly, and just smoothen it with your fingers. The fingers you will take like this. Can you see? I think there is a shadow, but I can't help it. So here you go. This is the best pattern I love. So it's done. So it's time to overturn it. This golden brown hues looks beautiful. But right now it is not cooked totally, so you need to cook them for some more time. And you need to evenly brown them from both the sides. So all are overturned. Just ensure you have overturned all the sides. So let me just clear it while I come back. If you have any questions, please let me know. Always remember to keep your cooking area clean. That makes your food more hygienic, and also it creates space for cooking as well. Because in the modern kitchens the space is quite less and the ingredients are much more than what we are using. Sometimes the utensil in which we are using, they have a different shape. Either they are too big, they are too small, so every time it's really very difficult to adjust. So now let's come back to the Thekuas and see how they look. The oil is splitting, just be careful. It's almost done. A little bit more so that they look uniform. I think I can take it out right now. So you can see this one, this has been over fried and this one has been fried less. This is perfect color and this will also taste good, but it will become a bit more harder because it's too dark. But I will show you how they look. So it's time to take these ones out. So here we go. Have you ever tried Thekua? It's a fried cookie. It's an Indian cookie usually made in Bihar. Nowadays, all parts of the country in India they make Thekua. Because now YouTube has given an opportunity to share your knowledge and people can just gather information from all other sources as well. So even I keep trying recipes from others and something unique, something new, and definitely try to make it in my own way. And it's a boon for the family because they get to have them in a regular manner and they also keep trying with us. Because after all, if you cook so much, you will not consume so much. How much will you consume? Every day you cannot have so much of Thekua, isn't it? Either you make it and store it in an airtight container and have it, or else you can make it for your family and friends. And those who love cooking, they would definitely share it with their family and friends. So these ones have got a bit warm. I'll just show you, just come closer. So I'm just breaking it off. See how soft from inside also. See. The outer layer is crisp, inside is soft. It will taste really delicious and these hot cookies are really delicious. I'll just taste one and let you know. You can see I am drenched with sweat. It's really delicious. And It's mild sweet and the crispness is quite good enough. Whoever will taste them will really admire it. It is time to overturn. Just gently pick it up. Do not hurry at this point or it will break. I wish I could make you taste as well. See this. Perfect. The color is so beautiful and amazing. So how many could we make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 and 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So all total 28 Thekuas could be made out of so much quantity. So you have seen, so now you can multiply it whenever you want to make a larger quantity, or you can just make the size of the Thekua smaller and you can make them so that you can have a larger quantity. And since it's mild sweet, you can always have it. This is the basic size. Usually in Bihar they make it much more bigger than this. Freshly made Thekuas, when you have them, they are really delicious, because after that it will get cold, but hot Thekuas are also very delicious. So just cool it a bit and then you can have them. What's your take about it? You can also bake them, but it won't taste the same as fried Thekuas. I have not tried baking as yet. I'll definitely try and see whether how they taste. But fried ones taste better because there is moistness in it, and you can just consume in moderation so that you don't have any problem or any health issues out of it, because many people are avoiding fried items. So if you have them in moderation, nothing will happen. See how they look. So these are fresh made homemade cookies. Indian cookies, because it must have been invented in India, definitely. Well, I do not know the history of it, but definitely would who has invented Thekua. But in the earlier times, whenever people used to travel for a month or two, they used to carry them along with them, because they do not get spoiled, they can last longer, and when they are hungry they can have it as a meal as well. So because it's made of flour, so flour is quite filling in nature. So this is also almost done. I need to take them out. Yeah, it's evenly browned. Yes, so now it's time to take them out. But if you want a really delicious Thekua, just put ghee in the while you are binding the dough and you fry it in ghee. They will really taste amazing. Even the oil ones also will taste good, but that is something more delicious. So I'll leave the 3 for the next round, I guess, because I cannot fit in all. So this time I have added 4. So any questions, you can let me know. Till now nobody's asking anything. So by the time these Thekuas are getting good, let me clear up my space. Why not? Because instead of wasting my time, I need to go for work as well. So I'll just clear up the mess which I have created. If you have any questions, please let me know. So you need to multitask while you are making any of the recipes, because if there is quite a lot of waiting time, you just sitting idle is not my cup of tea. So it will just take a few minutes and the work will be done. Since there was milk, it's just a bit hard. Regarding cleaning the mold, you just clean it with water and then take a toothbrush and then you can just clean it. Because inside the mold, taking it out is a bit difficult. So I've just kept a toothbrush to clean this. So all the ghee and all the oil, whatever is there in the mold will come off. And all the flour which is stuck to the mold will come off. This is the opposite side. Still we will clean all the both the sides. So can you see it is clean? There are few particles. You just need to take a toothbrush and clean it. So it's done. So we'll come back. So how much time did it take? Hardly any minutes. So it's time to overturn these Thekuas. How are you liking the recipe? Please let me know. These are freshly made cookies at home and they are known as Thekua. Thekua is an Indian Bihari sweet. It's a sweet dish, it's a snack. So you can have them anytime in breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever, whenever you want to have, you can have them. There is no time fixed for it. And it's an all-day snack, I would rather say, call it. And they are really delicious. You can add different flavors to it. I have tried biscuit flavor. You can just check out in my channel. There is a video regarding biscuit flavor Thekua, which I have invented myself, sorry. And they were really delicious. I got so obsessed with biscuit that I had to invent it, and it took me trials to achieve the flavor. And I am proud of myself that I could achieve the flavor on my own. Definitely it took me time to adjust the flavors. And making biscuit spread is also not very difficult. It's quite easy. And I tried it my own way. There are several recipes available in the YouTube and I have made my own. So I have never copied someone else. Definitely people do take reference from others, but trying it out in my own way is my cup of tea, I would rather say. So here you go, this round is over and we'll just strain out all the ghee and oil in the Thekuas and we will put the remaining Thekuas into the oil. Just mind it that we are cooking it on low flame, so taking so much of time. We'll just take out whatever we can because this will get dark. See, we have been carefully making it so the oil is also clean. You can just have a look. The oil is clean. It's not dirty. So just we'll add the remaining 3 and we'll allow it to fry for some time. This is an easy recipe. Definitely try this recipe. Just get back to my channel after the live is over and then you can just have a look I have created a playlist for this as well. So you can just have a look. It will take some time. You can forward it and you can see the whole video and you can refer it. I'm sorry for the interruption in the starting of the video, because when I was starting the live, I found that I did not made it public, and I started mixing up all the ingredients. So if you get another thumbnail regarding the same video, just have a look at it, because there you will see the ingredients at the initial stage what I had done, and you just refer to it. You can just focus on the ingredients. After the live is over, you can just check it, that what were the ingredients and their proportions. Even if the proportions are less or more, it depends, because if you want a very sweeter Thekua, you can add sugar, more sugar in it. I have added less sugar, almost half the quantity of the flour, and you can also use much lesser than as well, but then you will not have the taste of it as well. So optimum sugar is required, and if you want to use jaggery, you can use jaggery. Then the color of the Thekuas will get brown and it will look something different. And if you want to have a good looking Thekua, always use all-purpose flour. This is an important tip which I am giving, because I prefer to have all-purpose flour. You can also make it with whole wheat flour. They will also taste good, but the color of the Thekuas will be best when you use all-purpose flour. And I have today made a combination of all-purpose flour and whole wheat flour, and still the color has come out well. But if it is totally all-purpose flour, it will be totally white. White means it will be brown, but they will be the color will be much more lighter than what you can see right now. So as you can see, the Thekuas are done, almost done. What is the next recipe you would like to see? Please write them in the comments so that I can try it out in front of you and let you know how they will taste. So before it ends, I'll just switch off the flame and it will cook in the heat itself, and then we will take out the Thekuas. So even after the heat has been, the gas has been switched off, you can see it's cooking in the heat and it is getting browned. So just a little more, I'll just overturn it and we will take it out. Yes, now it's perfect. We'll take it out. Just we will drain out all the oil from the vessel, and just a little bit more, and we'll just push it here. So you can see now the Thekuas are ready. The designs and patterns, how they are looking. I'll just show you. One I have broken. I'll just show you this one. So you can see how they look. This is the Thekua which I had broken in the starting, and see, till now it's crispy from outside, soft from inside. So even a toothless person can have this. So these Thekuas are really delicious and they will really taste wonderful. So I hope you like this recipe, and definitely give this recipe a try, and do try Thekua. It's really a very fresh and very delicious, and do let me know in the comments what next I should make. So thanks for watching the recipe, and I hope you like the recipe. Thanks a lot.